What's good, fellas? It's your brother CJ. Welcome to the Divorce and Custody channel for men. Today we're going to talk about how women enter and leave a marriage. The way that they enter the marriage, the method that they use to enter the marriage also usually determines how they are going to leave. So let's get into it and let's discuss it as it relates to Amber Heard and Johnny Depp and look into how that relates to any regular old marriage. Okay, let's get started. So when a woman wants to get married, she uses hypergamy to get to that next level for someone who can upgrade her life. So now she's lived her life recklessly, going through bad boys and being used up and ran through, and now she decides that she's going to get married, and she looks for someone who's able to give her an upgrade in her lifestyle. Now that person is not going to be a bad boy. That person is going to be you, because you have a good head on your shoulders. You love work, you love to be successful, you have, you're responsible, your rent is paid. You are looking like the kind of person that she could settle down with. Now notice the word settle. She's settling down because that's not the person that she would rather be with. So let's take Amber Heard as an example. Amber Heard was in a relationship with a female, Tasia Van Ree, for 4 years. And then she broke up and was in a relationship with a Mexican actor for about a year. Then she found someone who looked like he had a good head on his shoulders, who was responsible, who had been in the business for over 25 years. She married Johnny Depp. This is hypergamy at work, because he can upgrade her lifestyle and make her an A-lister, something that she wasn't before. So she went and married someone who she probably wasn't actually attracted to, but someone who could improve her lifestyle, and she can upgrade in her career. Now, for normal guys like you and I, that could be that you have a good job. That could be that you are successful in some ways, that you are considered valuable and you are earning a good income. And what she would do is, the bad boys, the so-called bad boys that she would be with, they don't have anything, they can't afford anything. In fact, she gives them money. But when it comes to you, you get to pay for everything. Usually, the bad boys will have used her so bad, her self-esteem will be like all the way down on the floor. And what you do is you pick that person up and you rebuild them again. And when they're feeling rebuilt, suddenly they look at you and they think that they're better than you. And so now they start to treat you bad. Now they start to have an attitude. Now they start to limit the activity in the bedroom, because suddenly they remember who they're actually attracted to. Before they needed security, now they want attraction. And so that's when you start to see problems. The example I can give is, once Amber had her own movie roles, and now once Johnny Depp had introduced her to all of his A-list friends, and she was getting work and she was getting endorsements by like L'Oreal and any of these companies, what she did was she started to file a restraining order, started to create problems. And then she filed a restraining order on the same day that she was walking into his house with James Franco. Number 2, a woman will come into the relationship and start off respectful, because at that point she's in love. And what she does is she will follow through, especially if there have been boundaries stated in the beginning. She'll follow through and follow within the rules of the marriage in the beginning, until she has her foot firmly on your assets, firmly on understanding your strengths and your weaknesses, firmly on how you can help her to get ahead. And when she is established within your household, within your finances, then she strikes. And what happens is that she now has her own position. She's secure in her own space, within your space. For example, Amber, once she had those endorsements and those movies under her belt, now she felt that she was better than Johnny. So what she started to do is she started to attract other people, other powerful people who we respect, that whose name we shall not mention, right? But she started to look at other people, and because she started to think that she was better than Johnny, because she wasn't actually in love with Johnny in the first place. She was in love with what Johnny Depp could offer her, which was to get her to the A-listers. Now, from that moment forward, she becomes disrespectful to Johnny Depp, even taunting him and telling him, look, if you went to the courts, they wouldn't believe you. What's happening here is that now she's got a firm footing. She's got connections. She's got all the things that she needed for him to do, which is to get her to an A-list status. And now that she has that, the true colors come out, and she doesn't need to treat him right anymore. She was never attracted to him. If she was, that's not how she would be treating him. She would still be respectful. Now, I had a similar situation where the person that I was with, they didn't have any kind of qualifications, and for years I was looking after them so that they could get qualified. And once they had a couple of degrees and a job, they started to become disrespectful. So in a normal relationship, that's hypergamy, because now she started to looking for someone else because she started to feel that she was better than me, and then started to find another person who may be a bad boy from the past, and then moved on and monkey branched with that person. You will find a similar pattern here with Amber. I'm describing regular relationships as we are looking at celebrity relationships. The third thing is, now that she knows who she is, and now she has a few qualifications, now she has all your connections, she has your status, now she needs your security, because a woman is always in survival mode. So now, because she needs your security but she doesn't need you, she's gonna go through the divorce court and make sure that she takes all your assets. You pay alimony, she takes the kids, she takes everything else that she can take you for, and then begins her new life and blames you for it, and writes an op-ed that says that, she's a victim of something. And you've seen a lot of countless number of men just, who've been taken through the courts and have nothing, and don't nobody want to talk to them because they think that they did something, and the only thing they did was to give security to a person who was hypergamous, who was just using them to climb up the ladder. So now the difference between the regular man and Johnny Depp is that Johnny Depp happens to have some change. He happens to have some money, so he can fight the issue in court. For a regular guy, what happens is that the system will shake you down with child support, with caring for the household, with paying alimony, with paying for your attorney, her attorney. By the time you get to all of that, you don't have enough money to do anything else. In fact, you might even be quick to settle on the case because you don't want to go through all those things. And that's how the system is measured up against the men. And that's how women use that advantage to take advantage of men and to be able to exit a marriage and take everything with them. Now, fellas, I know that it's not all women that are like this, but if you look in the past and you look at your own situation, you may find similarities to the things that I'm talking about. If so, list that in the comments below. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get all the messages that we post on here almost on a daily basis. And also, I have the ebook, The 10 Things Your Lawyer Won't Tell You About Divorce and Custody. You can secure that at the link right here in the description. And you can also email me right here at the email in the description. In the meantime and in between time, it's CYA. Cover your assets.